Hi guys, today I want to speak to you about the Golf Mark 1 boot area that is a common place for water to seep in. We hear many cases of guys complaining about water getting into their boots and they just don't know where it comes from. So in this video I'm going to try and show you more or less what you can do to stop that leaking of water into your boot. Well, and first and foremost, this is the most common area where your water gets into the boot, the rainwater, and this is because there is a seal inside here, a seal running right around. The seal runs right around, and that has sort of become hard. So what you need to do is either to replace the seal or to actually use silicone and put it back together again. Okay, so to remove that unit that I'm talking about, you need to go into the car, into the boot, and remove this, and then this whole area here needs to be removed. And there are like 3 nuts and bolts situated there, over there, and there, and there. Okay, so those are the things that you need to remove to undo that whole unit, so that you can inspect the whole unit and silicone the areas where it would be leaking. Okay, now just to give you an idea how the water actually gets inside the boot, the rainwater gets in from the out of the car, and then what happens is it gets into this area here, and it actually gets to the point where it overflows, and the water then that overflows runs out of there, down here, and into this area here, into the spare wheel compartment, and even onto your spare wheel. So that is how you get that amount of water into your boot, and it actually gets into the mat, and that is how the water will actually get onto the spare wheel. Another area where you can check is this rubber seal over here, the rubber seal that runs right down and right around. So this from time to time has to be replaced, because these are on the car probably for many years. What you also need to do is run your fingers along here, because normally you get leaves and debris that goes into this area there and cause water to sort of pile up there. So this may need to be replaced, but there is another way some people actually reinforce this seal. What I've also seen people do is to try and reinforce this whole area here, they run a tube type of thing through the seal itself. So they'll insert it in there, this kind of tubing, obviously correct size, and then they will run it up right through. So what it actually does is it actually reinforces the seal, it actually makes it a bit fatter, so that there's better sealing when you close the boot. Another thing you can check is the actual wiper outside. The wiper has a seal inside there, water can make its way in there, so see if you can replace that or place an amount of sealant there so that the water doesn't make its way through the boot. Okay, so there you go, there's a few tips for you on stopping the water getting into your boot. Have a look at yours and see, maybe you can solve it yourself. Anyway guys, thanks for watching my video and my channel. Please do the necessary like and subscribe and share, and thanks once again.